Blessings, Quantum Family. Okay, we are going to do a midweek reading, and I'm pulling out my cards again. I'm so happy that you guys enjoyed, that I brought these through. I'm just having so much fun with playing with the ascended frequencies of them and just kind of tapping into the energy in a new way. So we will see my little puppy back there. There's our little Roger Bear. He's so cute. Okay, so let's just tap in and see. This is such an amazing week as we kind of really sit in the transitional space between two worlds, right? Two different realities as we move into September. And we are, I really feeling this week is a lot about accepting, which is so funny. The cards I just pulled out for this, but is accepting or receiving. And in that, it's okay, so I'm just gonna go right into it. All right, so the first, it's so funny because right when I was saying that, I pulled this card of receiving, and we're in our lives because Monday we just kind of hit that last vortex of the 8-8, so that abundance energy, if you will. And a big part of being abundant is the ability to receive, right? And receive in with an open heart and from a place of just really miracles. And it's such a deep space to receive from that place of divine harmony and um, gratitude, and not gratitude from the place of the mind but from the heart. It's that divine frequency, and there's so much magic in that place. And it's it's just really I'm just going to leave it at that. I think it's for us all to experience. What is it to receive through the energy, the frequency of source? And that's just something we have to experience, right? And we all are going to have different levels of that experience. But this energy is, what are you denying because of fear, or what are you pushing away because of fear or doubts? And is it time to re- receive in a way that maybe you haven't in the past? It's, can you receive without the expectation behind what receiving is? I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think you kind of hear me. Okay, and then the second energy we got is the Three of Cups. So we go from the Four of Cups to the Three of Cups. And this, oh, I'm getting chills on this. There is a level of, what I'm getting is that, uh, I forget what this story is, but it's something like this guy he's on a cliff and there's this huge storm and the water is raising and he's like gonna drown once the water hits the top of the cliff. And he's like, oh my gosh, like save me, God, save me. And so there was a boat that comes by and says, hey, get on the boat and I'll take you to a safe place. And then I think like a helicopter comes, and he keeps saying, no, God's gonna save me, God's gonna save me. And then he ends up drowning and he's like, well, why didn't you save me? And God said, well, I sent you a boat and I sent you a helicopter and I was trying to save you. And that's what I'm really feeling in this reading is, where are you denying the miracles and the gifts of what you've been asking for? And what experiences are you turning away that you have asked for? And in that, there is a place where we start to see that everything is a part of the divine blueprint, and that there is a divine plan behind it all, and that it's not up to us to understand that. It's for us to participate and to do what we're being asked to do. And in that, there is a beautiful energy of co-creation and celebration and experiencing the miracles of the blueprint. Um, and then the next card I got was the Seven of Wands. So this is also kind of giving me chills because that place of living from that place is not always going to be well received, right? To live from the frequency of the divine, that there may be a little bit of pushback in that. And but what I love about this card is oh, so funny that he's like. I don't know. You could say he's at the top of the cliff, and then he is able to really fend off anything that comes at him. And I don't really feel like there's like a fending off energy here, but I do feel that it's more of this place of sovereignty is, am I going to say yes to the divine regardless of what my programming is saying, regardless of what my mind is saying? And will I listen to my heart over my mind? And when I do say yes to my heart, will I hold sovereignty in that choice, or will I let my mind interrupt to the purity of that first divine yes? So that's what I'm really feeling in this card. And then I did go ahead and pull a clarifier on it, and all cups, you guys, except for this one wand, is I got the Six of Cups. And in that, I really feel this genetic kind of reprinting of when we continue to say yes to the divine and we don't turn away from receiving from the divine, that our heart starts to open up more, our body starts to activate more, and those old kind of programs that maybe kept us in self-sabotage or lack and suffering start to reprogram to that beautiful frequency of being in sync with the divine blueprint that you are imprinted with, that energy within you that is so pure and so perfect. And when we collaborate in that frequencies, miracles happen. So that is really the frequency for this midweek, is just resetting in that everything is part of the blueprint. Everything is part of the divine plan. And where we're holding consciousness in that plan is how we will experience that plan. And I just want you to take a moment right now and just remember your brilliance. Go back into your heart, invite the divine to activate your heart space. And in that space, there's so much brilliance. And sometimes it can be hard to hold that when there's chaos going on all around us. But this is the invitation to go back and say, yes, I say yes. And I invite in the miracles. And in those miracles, I also invite in the opportunity to receive those miracles. So I say yes to the divine miracles. And in that, I am reprogramming my body into a life of miracles. All right. I love you guys so much. Let me know how this resonates with you. And until next time, I invite you to say yes to the divine and to start to experience the miracles of your life.